few young people in our audience who probably one day will take out a loan to buy your first home. So you're getting some rental ideas right now. Hey guys, thank you for being here with us. All right, so we're hearing from homeowners who say you won't believe where they live. At the beginning of the show, we showed you this kitchen and said you'd never guess what kind of home it is. It's a lovely kitchen, one that I would love to have a little cup of coffee at that table. Well, let me show you one more from this home. This is the bathroom. It's very chic. I love it. The marble is beautiful. Looks like it belongs in a luxury hotel. I won't even make you guess because I don't think you would get this one. Take a look at the exterior. You're right. It's a former schoolhouse in Franklin, Indiana, and home of our next guest, Stacey Grissom, and her husband, Sean Wilson, along with their 2 children, Arlo's 3 and Margot's 2. The couple found their dream home. They found their dream home after telling their realtor they wanted something unique when they decided to leave New York City in 2021. They've documented their 3-year journey renovating their 9,000 square foot, 4-bedroom, 2.5-bathroom schoolhouse for their over 1 million followers on Instagram and TikTok. Take a look.
We're Stacey and Sean, and for the last 3 years, we've been turning this 100-year-old school into our house. It has been a long journey. Here's a peek at how we've spent 3 years turning this old school into a home, where we've definitely been schooled in the fine art of homework.
Stacey and Sean are with us now. Stacey and Sean. I love this. So you had a realtor and you said, find me the most unique home possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Why was that when you said that line to the realtor, what were you thinking?
Well, we just always wanted something old. We wanted something weird. We wanted something with a story.
How do you define weird?
Well, the school was weird.
So you said something old, something weird, and what else?
I mean, we just wanted something with a story.
Something with a story, something with history. I'm going to be that person because this is a show about being nosy. How much does a school cost?
Well, this one, it needed a lot of work. So it cost $175,000
Yeah.
And how many square feet is that? That's fantastic.
Yeah. It's 5,000 upstairs living.
It's 5,000.
And then the basement, but that's...
So upstairs
wanna
is
see the basement.
5,000 square feet of living space. That's just upstairs. But you bought this school without ever seeing it in person?
Well, we grew up, so this is our hometown. And so we were in New York for 10 years, and then we drove by this school growing up, and I would always be like a little girl looking out the window being
So
like,
this is when y'all were moving in, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you'd seen the school driving by it as a kid?
Yeah.
But never been inside.
You'd never been inside.
No.
That's a bold move, Sean, to
Yeah.
buy a home that you've never been inside. That's an old schoolhouse. You don't know what's in it.
Yeah.
We saw it on FaceTime.
Yeah.
From our parents, but
Your
that was
parents
enough.
took the phone
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
you watched on FaceTime while they gave you a tour.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You really wanted a new place.
Yeah.
All right, so we have some before and after photos of what you've done for each former classroom. So this photo is one of the classrooms here. This was a basic standard school classroom. You transformed it into,
So, and the reason there's a turkey there, so after it was a school, it was a barn. And
It was
so
a
there
barn.
were turkeys that lived in this,
In that
in the
room.
living room.
turkeys used to live in this room.
Yeah, so that's why we did that turkey painting.
Okay.
Yeah.
I love the exposed brick. Is that what was behind the wall?
Behind the plaster.
Behind the plaster. And that's fascinating. So we have another one of the larger classrooms that the kids used to use. This is the before. Let's take a look at the after. By after, I mean after. Okay, this is, well, that's, what's, up
Yeah.
there?
Yeah.
Oh, that's your kitchen.
Yeah, that's the kitchen.
Yeah.
Oh! Okay, so the largest classroom, you turn to your kitchen. What about wiring and all the plumbing and all of that?
That was the challenge, because everything is
She
brick.
said that part.
So we had to rip out all of the old wiring that wasn't, up to code anymore, and then they had to get creative.
Yeah, so basically we're building like a new house inside a very old
Right, because basically
shell.
you're taking the shell,
Yeah.
and because as they say in real estate, the bones were there, but you had to redo all of this. We have one more look, a part of this classroom, and you turned into a bedroom for Margot, your daughter. So this was the bedroom there. Is it hard to keep? Oh, that's gorgeous. That's gorgeous. What about keeping it warm? Because I mean, anybody who's gone to an old classroom or old school, it's drafty. Did you have to redo all the windows?
Yeah, we've redone all the windows. We put a bunch more insulation, and I mean, they built stuff to be kind of regulated back then. So it actually hasn't been that crazy, which is, with like modern insulation and, new materials, it hasn't been that bad. It's been, our utilities have been about what we paid for an apartment in New York.
Really?
They're
Yeah.
structural walls that are all
Yeah.
made of brick, so they bring all the colds from the basement. So
And there's a story about the steps in the front of the house. Is there?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Let's pull up that
so
picture of the front of the house, please.
in the 40s, they had to rip out the whole facade to take out the boiler to scrap for the war.
war.
Oh.
And so when we moved in, it was the steps were gone. It was basically just simple concrete
So
steps.
you had to
So we
redesign.
Well, yeah,
rebuilt-
so we went to the local museum and we found all these old pictures and we were like, what if we do the front steps, do
Oh,
it
these
how...
are the kids in front of the school in 1915 and 1916.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so...
Any weird sounds in the house?
Not yet.
Okay.
It's only been a month.
It's
but-
October. I was like, I went straight to camp.
I say all the ghosts got out when we took the roof off.
Okay,
Yeah.
good. That's what I wanted to know. All the ghosts are gone from there. And you're still working on it. How much longer?
Yeah, the rest of our lives.
I love it. Well, promise to catch us up on, come back and see us, and we want to see more of the house. I love it. Congratulations. It's beautiful. Give it up for Stacey and Sean. Their renovation journey you can follow on their Instagram @schoolhouse.